So at first I'm all excited, right? Because I'm thinking, yes, Rachel Ray is finally getting a divorce. I'm in, and then I find out it's all bullshit, and I mean, it really, I'm very strongly battling depression right now.
Fucking rumors are bullshit.
It pissed me off, I swear to God.
Yeah.
I'm in love with Rachel Ray. That's right, I said it.
Welcome. We're back. We got another edition for those 5 of you who actually decided to tune back into us. We're back on another edition of That's Right I Said It on the record with your hosts, Carlos Octavian and 3-Ball Josh. Yes, that's right, Carlos Octavian, 3-Ball Josh.
Damn straight.
So, 3-Ball.
So I'm just going to go ahead and give you a warning. The views and opinion are ours and should be yours as well, because if you disagree with us, you're fucking wrong. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Exactly. Sit, you're wrong. And for those of you who've been paying attention to us, we've been on our anger kick the past couple of weeks, and we like being angry. I didn't get the name Angry Black Man for nothing, and he's not your favorite asshole for no reason either. So we're gonna stay on that, and our newest target, pedophiles.
Yes, if you remember a while back, it was big in the news for a while. Some dipshit by the name, what was his name?
John McClellan.
John McClellan had some website out. A very, outspoken pedophile. He very much admits to it. Had a website up for a while, with pictures of little girls, and not only that, but maps and pictures of places where you could go and see these beautiful little girls and stuff like that.
It's like, yeah, hey, come to this school. This one's hot. She's like 5. Or hey, come to this library and come check out this sexy little 6-year-old.
Here's the fucking deal, you jackasses. Pedophile is fucking wrong on a number of reasons. Now, it's not just a matter of, oh, you shouldn't do it because society looks down on it. Society looks down on it because it's fucking wrong. These kids aren't old enough to really make these decisions for themselves. Most people out there fucking try to coax kids with candy and stuff like that, and try to sweet talk them and explain to them how it's the right thing to do, and all this bullshit to coax them into these sick and perverted sexual acts.
Okay, we are not living in the Middle Ages. It is not okay to marry a 13-year-old. So, pedophilia, I guess that's the correct termination for it, is wrong. It's nasty. It's bad. And you got this guy who's sitting there saying, point blank, yeah, I'm a pedophile. And, he's like saying it like, what's your profession? Oh, I work at McDonald's. Well, what do you do for a living? I like little girls. And the best part about it is because he's not really considered a sex offender because he hasn't done anything, there's not a damn thing no one can do to him.
And it's not really a matter of he hasn't done anything. He just hadn't been caught and convicted of doing anything. I mean, anyone who's out there, it's like me saying, oh, I love girls, but I never sleep with them. Bullshit.
Or I love marijuana, but I never inhale.
Horseshit.
So, and his excuse for opening up the website, that was, now if you try to go find it, it was shut down by its internet service provider, Comcast. It was considered therapy for him. Get a fucking shrink, you crazy asshole.
Exactly. Sitting there and promoting pedophilia and telling other pedophiles where to go meet girls is not fucking therapy. It's actually aiding this horrible act. So in all honesty, I think he should in fact be indicted for contributing to these fucking heinous acts of perversion out there. And we are huge perverts, don't get us wrong, but we're not running around banging little kids and talking about and condoning that shit.
There's a line which we won't cross, and usually I would say that line I don't cross it. I'm crossing it now is because rarely do I ever agree with journalist Glenn Beck. He was the first one who covered the story, but I totally agree with what he said. Even though this guy hasn't done anything, there should be a law, so we should go after him anyway.
There was another, I don't know if it was Glenn Beck or somebody else, but they was talking about that he would like to see in effect the 1812 law, which means if you're over the age of 18 and do any sexual act with anybody under the age of 12, automatic life, no parole. You're fucking locked in the slammer, getting all the sex you don't want.
That sounds like something Glenn Beck would say.
It could be.
The problem with this whole thing, I know you're probably thinking, well, yeah, he's a convicted he's not a convicted pedophile. He's a, professed pedophile. Why can't we go after him? Well, doing so will violate the man's First Amendment rights, the right to expression, the freedom of speech, blah blah blah.
And while we obviously are all about freedom of speech, there should be a line there. I mean, showing pedophiles where to find and meet little kids. NAMBLA, the National Association for Man-Boy Love, or some crazy shit like that, they send out pamphlets to the members on how to coax little boys into having sex with them and stuff like that. That should in fact be illegal. If Don Imus can get canned for saying nappy-headed hoe, telling people how to fuck little kids should be fucking illegal.
That was beautifully put. It's not really I can say that. I mean, what's going to be next? You got your people who will say, oh yes, I'm a self-professed, I practice incest. Yes, I screw my daughter. And what? You can't do anything to him?
Yeah, I'm actually... Exactly. God damn it.
When does it stop? When does the power, the big Captain America shield known as the freedom of speech, when does it stop protecting criminals?
Now, it is in fact illegal to profess any want for the assassination of any political figure, but it's perfectly okay to say, hey, I love to fuck kids and this is where you go to do it.
I could go on and on pressing this button at the amount of bullshit that it just reeks. This whole the system, the story, John McCullen, pedophilia, all of it. Put it in one big bullshit ball and kick the shit to Saturn. Okay? The whole situation stinks like yesterday's diapers.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and cut off here, and I'm gonna say this: there's a fine line between practicing your First Amendment rights and hiding behind it. That's right, I said it.
And on the record, freedom of speech is good, but it's not good when it becomes a crime. Cheers.